Hi everyone, thank you for being here. I'm back again, and I feel a very strong connection to the angels this morning. And our guides are asking me to come to you. And before I do that, I want to just say I want to ask you to please close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and sort of even out your energy so you can hear and receive. And as I deliver this message, I will ask our guides and be thankful for their care and ask for clarity in delivering this message, which they always do. But I would like to ask for your blessing, guides, on this reading now, for whoever it is that needs it. Thank you. So, as I was in meditation this morning, I was feeling a really strong, deep connection to my guides, my angels, to God, and to the innermost sanctum of me. And I was asked to bring forth this message. And as I was praying over the cards, which I will just share with you, this is my daily guidance from our angels, okay? And so while I was praying over the cards and shuffling, they always pick me. I never choose. And so I know this first card that popped out. Someone has been pushing away their truth. Someone has been wearing a false mask. Someone has been not facing some truth that is trying to come forward. Someone has been trying so hard to push it away that they're exhausted. They don't understand why, whatever way they turn, it doesn't seem to work, whatever it is. Feeling exhausted, feeling frustrated. And so, we have an archangel here whose name is Haniel, and she is sort of a specialist in transformation. And so she says, and thank you, Archangel Ariel, for being here too. Archangel Ariel is an angel of abundance, of prosperity, not just on the outside, on the surface, but in the depths of the soul. And so she says, we always want you to have abundance and prosperity, but as Archangel Haniel says, how can you move into that place if you are wearing a mask? And so, for one or some of you who have been struggling to keep in either a secret or a truth and not letting it come forward, she says you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice by keeping yourself stuck in your own imprisonment, okay? And while you've been listening, I feel like this person or persons who have been listening to these messages or other messages, you're feeling as if, why am I not feeling some of these things she's talking about? Why am I not going through this ascension? Why am I not experiencing moving forward and the universe stepping in and carrying me out of the muck and mire? Why am I not experiencing this? Well, thank you, Archangel Haniel. She says, because you continue to wear your false mask. You continue to be so resistant to change, so resistant to your own truth, that you've created this situation within and on the outside of physical hardships, convincing yourself that you have to go through all of this pain and suffering, when the reality is that you're holding the key to your own pain and suffering. Your forward movement has been here for you all along, into a better place, but you have prohibited it, either subconsciously or consciously. The time is near where you will no longer be able to resist, and your soul will take over. It's time for you to enjoy a better existence, whatever that means for you, in whatever way that is. And so, she says, go for it. You've been holding in something that it's not so much you don't want other people to know. In some cases it might be, but it's something that you've not wanted to face. And so she says, purification is here, knocking on your door, asking you to let go, to surrender, to release, to be in that space. To allow yourself to let go, to experience the freedom. Okay? Because look, she says, look what's here for you. When you surrender and you let go, and you allow yourself to see who you are really, and what it is that you haven't accessed deep within, that is when the shower of abundance comes in. When you allow yourself to see the truth. And that doesn't always mean the truth is bad. It's never bad. The truth is never bad. The truth is the truth of who you are. It unlocks. You see, when you go through the process of release and surrender, you're coming into your truth. And you are allowing the universe, you're allowing your divine creator to work the magic that's already inside of you, to assist you, to open the doors of opportunity. Okay? Earlier in my meditation, I was seeing piles of laundry, funny as that is. And I was seeing a pile of laundry for the white clothes, the soiled clothes, the delicates, everything how you separate out when you do laundry, right? So I was seeing these piles of clothes, and Archangel Ariel was with me, and she was saying, there is a process. You can't put everything together in the same load because it's too much and your appliance will break down. So she says, that is how it is going for all of us, actually, from time to time in our own timeline, where we have to go through these cycles, and we have to do it one piece or one step at a time, one load at a time, right? Because we have to go through this cleansing and purification process in the right timing. And so, some of you who have heavily soiled laundry, you're coming upon the time where that laundry has to be cleaned, down to the very microfiber of the fabric, which is your soul. Okay? And so, as you kick and scream, I don't want to deal with this, subconsciously or consciously, it's going to be dealt with. because you're too precious to ignore the healing, the process of forward movement in a healthier way. Okay? Now I'm hearing that some of you may have some pretty heavy stuff to deal with, but I feel that you will deal with it and you will come to a better place. And when you do, that weight off your shoulders will be so freeing that you're not going to know what hit you. We all hold the key to our own imprisonment or freedom. And when it comes to that point where you can't take it anymore, it's too exhausting to fight it, that's when the blessings come in. That's when the abundance comes in. That's when. And they're saying freedom is one of those things that you're going to be showered with. Freedom from yourself, from your self-doubts, your self-sabotage. And they want you to realize this is a work in progress. A diamond in the rough, they're saying. To be cleaned, polished, and to shine ever so brightly as you are meant to do and meant to be. Stay within that knowledge, that knowing that things are about to change for you. And not just temporary. You know how people at New Year's make these New Year's resolutions. A lot of people make it about fitness and health, and then it kind of fizzles out, where it's only temporary because you're caught up in the hype. This isn't like that. This is a permanent change, guys. Whoever this applies to, things are going to be different. And they're going to be amazing. You just don't see it yet because you have not allowed yourself. You've built this, you've put yourself in this bubble of either woe is me or I'm supposed to go through all this stuff. Not necessarily true, as I have recently discovered. You haven't allowed yourself, again, I'm just going to repeat this. You haven't allowed yourself to open up to what needs to be healed. Because you are in the belief, some of you, that this is the way that the divine wants you to experience this part of your journey. But I'm here to say, as Spirit comes through, you've created this false story for yourself. You've created this imprisonment for yourself. And you can undo what you did in putting yourself in that imprisonment, that unnecessary discontent, and feeling as if nothing works for you. Feeling as if that's the way it's supposed to be, but for some of you it's not. You have just created this story for yourself. So open up and allow yourself to be healed and to go through the process. Ask for assistance. Your guides are here. It has been my pleasure and my honor to be the voice and the messenger that Spirit has so wanted to share with you through me. Seek assistance, seek help with your guides. They are right there waiting. So I wish you a very happy day, joyful day, productive day, and a day of freedom. A new day for you. Love and light. Namaste.